Come on.
Shoebox Baby, what you on, gang?
Shit, man. Tell her. You good? You decent?
Man, welcome to DJUTV. It's definitely a blessing to have you. Let the folks know who you got on the couch with you.
I got Big Chubbs with me. I got Buck Munna.
Big Chubbs, Buck Munna. What's up? What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight?
Shit, we chilling. We decent, man. We vibe, man. You know that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Well, welcome back to DJUTV, Shoebox Baby. Even though this is your first interview, you know, you was here with Munna Duke, you know what I mean? Free Duke, right?
Yeah, free my boy Duke.
That get back a motherfucker.
You, man, you said you had to go take a shit, and we ain't see you. We ain't see you no more.
That was the exit.
On the guy, I remember on the guy.
That was the Rick Ross exit.
Nah, on the guys, I had to take a shit for real, boy.
That's what you said.
I had to take a shit for real. But by the time I came back, shit, y'all was
The
done.
interview was over. Yeah.
I'm damn.
Yeah, you was in that motherfucker for a long time. The interview wasn't long, but you was in that motherfucker.
I was blessed in the booth.
Well, man, seeing as though this is your first interview, you know, we definitely want to get to know Shoebox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know too much. All we know is Shoebox Baby from the O. Really, that's all we know. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Huh?
I said I'm bro.
So let's start there. You know, you from O Block, but you like the younger generation of O Block, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you were growing up in O Block, you know, who are some of the guys in the drill culture that you were looking up to, or you know, running into on a daily basis, stuff like that?
Any of them you can name, they all was there. I was there, so you know. So any of them, Top,
Put 3 names on it.
Dre. Now, like, not even just rappers, like, you know, T-Roy. I say to all them guys when I was younger.
Word. Now, for you yourself, do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, Big Chubbs.
Okay, so this your blood brother?
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
my little brother.
Okay. It's just y'all two?
Nah, we got another little brother too, but you know, he off the grid. He ain't with none of that shit.
Okay. Okay, so Big Chubbs is your little brother.
Yeah, the little brother.
Okay. What was Chubbs like as a child? Cause you the oldest, Shoebox?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay, then it's Chubbs. So Chubbs the middle child.
Yep.
So he damn near the badass, right?
Shit, you can say that. He really like the laid back one though. Like out of all the like, you know, like he the laid back one. I'd probably be like the funny one, but like he the laid back one though.
And did y'all grow up with both parents in the household?
We grew up with our mama and our step pop. Yeah, but you can say that's like our pop. So yeah.
Word. I noticed that, you know, with the young guys that's from O Block nowadays, it seemed like, you know, it come with, well, let me rephrase my question. I should ask, does it come with some type of prestige in your mind, you know, knowing that you from O Block and that's like a legendary block, like one of the most famous blocks in the world?
Not really. Cause like, you gotta think about it. When I was younger, my block's been famous since like I was younger.
Right.
So it's like, it ain't nothing new. It's nothing new to me, like, you know? Like my neighborhood have a spotlight and shit like that, so no. Hell no.
Okay. Cause I know, you know, well, if you travel out of Chicago, especially, you know,
for sure.
Several years, you know, you tell
that's
somebody.
That's how they bring up. That's all the people out of town bring up.
Right. You from O Block?
You know Cheeky, you know King Von.
Type shit.
Not from 63rd. That's their favorite lines.
You ever get a chance to, have you had a chance to check out Chief Keef's latest album, Almighty Soul 2?
I was listening, what was I? I think I was in Cali. Yup, for sure. Yeah. I listened to it while I was in Cali. When it first came out, yeah, I was banging that shit.
Fuck with it.
Hell yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. He went crazy. And I think he made all the beats on that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. The production definitely off the chain.
Yeah, folks
His
tweaked
shit
on
different.
that bitch. Folks tweaked on that bitch.
I learn how to do that shit. I'm gonna be
Yeah, for sure.
That folks tweaked on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so according to the blogs, they say the rent has been raised over in O Block up to like $2,000 a month.
Yeah, I seen some shit like that in one of the hallways. I'm like, what the that shit said like $2,000 or some shit like that.
That shit went fly. Damn.
Yeah, cause what the
How
how the fuck the project's $2,000?
That's a lie. I don't know. Gotta do some research on that shit for I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta do your research. Hold up. Nah, but
Get the fuck out of here.
Yup, it's $1,900.
And she paid
Yeah,
that.
she paid $1,900, bro. That's market rate.
Oh, look, alright, so now you got some people rent be like, alright, if they paying that, that's cause they got decent jobs that pay them. You see what I'm saying? So they looking at what they make financially. Some motherfuckers ain't got jobs and shit, so they just looking at some motherfuckers paying.
But man, $2,000.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you why they
$2,000 for look. I ain't gonna lie, $2,000 for that. They got their STL turn.
$2,000. That's a lot, bro.
Man, look, they raised the rent because you niggas walking around with Amiri jeans on, Balenciaga jackets. Goddamn it.
Get this though.
This shit, man. This shit.
Taking trips to Miami.
Get this though.
Hanging out with DJ bands. You niggas got $2,000 for rent. That's how they looking at it now.
We don't stay there. So
Yeah, it's like we don't live there. We don't live there, so now.
I ain't talking about y'all specifically. You know what I'm saying?
oh dang.
But I ain't gonna lie.
That's what made them raise the rent.
But I thought that shit was Section 8 though.
Yeah, right.
Shit, I did too.
That's market rent, bro.
Market rent. Y'all,
That is 2,000, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We was in the hallway just smoking.
Market rent.
We was just in the hallway smoking. I just look at the paper on the wall and I'm reading. I'm like, what the f? On some high shit. I'm like, man, what the f? This shit say $2,000. I'm like, man, stop playing, bro. That shit can't be true, bro.
Hey, Chubbs, since you on your phone, bro, go to Google real quick.
Yeah.
I want you to go to Google. And in Google, I want you to type in FBG Duck. Type it in Google.
Just type it in.
I was like, huh?
I'm finna do it. Say it again. Say it again.
Type FBG Duck in Google.
It ain't my phone too. You gotta do it. Oh my gosh, for real. He ain't
I told you to do it because you had your phone out.
You know what pop up. I've been trying to.
I want to see if it still pop up. Damn, it is still popping up.
I looked at the shit yesterday.
I don't know. That's some scary shit right there. They doing.
Look what they say though.
Man, I don't. They tweaking.
I'll be the picture. Yeah, but that's some weird shit. Bro. That shit weird.
What you say, shoebox? That's some scary
I
shit.
ain't see this. I didn't see this on the internet.
You type his name in.
That's some scary shit. For what the fuck?
Yeah, so if you go on Google and you type in FBG Duck, a picture of Lil Durk pops up.
Yeah, but they gotta pay attention when they click the picture. It say
right. It's
about his mama.
Yeah, it's a whole article about Duck. Right, but still, the fact that his image pop up, you know what I mean?
That's some police shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't know about all that.
To be
that shit.
Somebody that's deceased. How is y'all on the internet changing?
What the fuck?
That's weird.
You ain't see that before, shoebox?
I promise you I ain't see that.
Yeah.
You ain't see them go down the guys. That shit
Hell
been
no,
going
bro.
viral, blood. And I
Hell no.
sent it to the group chat. Nah,
I ain't in no group chat.
The what's the name? Instagram group chat.
I ain't ready good no more.
Everybody still
Hey, shoebox. Now, I just came across a video online of one of your most recent arrests from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They
about it.
yeah. What happened, shoebox? You pitched the pants, bro?
That's not, man. You keep looking at me. I feel like you trying to say that's lying. That's not lying.
Just asked you. It was right where you're sitting. And I could tell
I
how nervous
just got in the car.
You pissed your pants. That's how nervous you
Hey,
are.
Alpha, feel my shirt. Feel my shirt. Oh, I swear to God, I didn't piss my pants, bro. Feel my shirt. My shirt. Where I just got water for me.
Well, you were sitting right behind us.
Come on, man. No. No, it's not, man.
Yeah, you're right there.
I just got in this car.
You guys didn't want to stop.
No, I didn't have no gun, sir. What the hell?
Make the phone?
Huh? No, I haven't been to jail nothing ever. Oh my God. This
Yeah, you can come out there. Oh. Oh,
Oh my.
I'm talking to Station.
Oh, wait, I gotta go to jail for this, sir.
We're talking to station.
Sorry, I didn't. What the hell? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking to Station.
I could go get him my phone. Get him my phone.
That's what I'm talking.
Come on, bro.
Get on. Where's your phone? Where's your phone?
In my pocket, I think.
What you want?
Well, they got both my phones, actually.
Step in.
What's up, man?
Step back and step back.
I never had no phone, sir.
You were sitting
I
at the
just
guns
got
right
this
there.
car. I just had to pick you up because I just got. Can you listen for me?
Watch out. We're talking to station. Watch out.
What the hell, man? No, bro. No, man. Ain't gonna do that, bro. I like, but no, for like, I want to explain the situation, folks, but it's like, you know, like on the gas, folks, like, no. I was in the car asleep and phone threw water on me, you know, because I was asleep on some breeze shit. Then just so happened the police pulled the motherfucker over, you know, trying to be funny and shit like that. I don't even remember like that part, because when I got pulled over, I was high as hell. So like, I ain't even, when I saw the video, I'm like, damn, that did happen. But like, I ain't really remember it like that because I was high. And all that shit happened so fast. But hell no, I ain't pissing myself, nothing like that. That was the police trying to troll and shit because he knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah. They was definitely acting like they knew who you was type
I
shit.
beat it though.
You know what I'm saying? I was picking that up too.
I beat it though.
You say you beat it.
For sure.
What did you get charged with?
They charged me with a gun.
Okay.
I beat it. So I get the last laugh.
Now hold on. Before we get to that part, you said you was so high that you don't remember. What, you was off of Xan or something?
Nah, hell no. I think I was off X.
Okay.
I was off
Hey,
X and
that's
some lean.
crazy because that
I don't pop Xan.
you know that video that Song Key just dropped.
What happened?
Video.
What happened?
I don't remember shooting that shit.
You was off of Xan?
I don't pop no Xans.
Okay, so what pills do y'all be doing?
Right now, I ain't doing no drugs. I'm on 30 days. I ain't doing no drugs. I ain't having no sex, none of that.
I'll pop a year.
Okay, so what pill was you doing?
Ecstasy.
Yeah, like they don't do. They do X.
I don't pop like no
I don't
perks or
do.
no Xans.
They
Shit
do
like
X.
that.
I do the X. I don't touch X.
You be sniffing them?
I don't know.
I mean, you just got. I saw you doing this shit.
That's
That's they do this. I do this.
Nah,
That's why I asked. Nah, for real. I mean, we just had them up north.
Nah, I don't sniff.
Sniff, however you say it.
I let that bitch dissolve on my tongue before anything.
No diddy.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
That shit sound freaky. Isn't it?
So I'm curious about these pills now because I don't pop pills.
Yeah,
You know
but-
what I'm saying?
I don't do none of that shit
All
now
type of
either.
outrageous shit.
Huh?
Motherfuckers be doing all type of shit with the pills nowadays.
Yeah.
That's just scary. They baby dolphins, baby hypes.
But anyway, you get poured over. You got water on your pants because your homies poured some water on you.
Mm-hmm.
But the police trolling. They say you so nervous, you done pissed your pants. God damn it.
That was their way of trying to put the gun on me.
Right. They was trying to put the gun on somebody. You did seem very nervous for sure. You know.
I was high.
So did you end up getting charged with the pistol?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
they charged me with that bitch.
So how long was you locked up?
I was only locked up for, I bonded right out.
Okay.
That was my first case.
Right.
I ain't never been in jail. That was my first gun case. I had bonded right out. That's right. No.
You had now?
Huh?
You have right now?
Hell no.
You like you tight?
Yeah, I just got a flight.
Where you come from, Miami?
Nah, I was in Philly.
Oh yeah, you did just say that.
Hey, you ain't just him. He just said me and him was just sleep in the car.
What was going on in Philly?
Shit, I'm just working.
Where?
I'm just getting back to working and shit. Fake ready to put out a project. That's really all I've been focused on. That's why I just said like I've been on 30 days No drugs, no sex, and none of that. I ain't really been feeding into a lot of shit.
You say 30 days, no drugs, no sex. How much you be fucking?
Shit, I don't know. Shit,
I be fucking.
Yeah, I be fucking.
You say I be fucking.
I be fucking. But that should be a distraction though.
Hell yeah, it'd be a distraction.
Hell yeah, that should be a distraction. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, drugs and that shit for that shit a distraction.
That's most men biggest downfall.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Pussy is I wanna say another root of evil too. You know how they say money is the root of all evil?
Yeah.
But pussy is another root too, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit be going on in the streets, be over pussy.
Yeah.
Like the more of the shit be over some pussy, bro. That's what be so tweaked out about the shit.
And it's like niggas don't ever want to admit that though. So I'm glad you pointed that out. You know? You know, don't nobody want to, you know what I'm saying, admit that it was over a bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
It wasn't over a bitch. It was over something else. You know they admit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like damn that 90%. I remember my pops told me at a very young age that 90% of the street beefs be about a woman.
Yeah.
Like
that shit crazy as hell.
Down to the right.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like people watching this shit right now, if they think about some shit that's going on like in the streets, they think about the background, I bet you it has something to do with a bitch. In some type of way.
Yeah, tell me.
Man, y'all got a lot going on while we're trying to conduct this.
Like, guys, man, what the fuck, bro? I'm beating y'all. I'm finna get off the couch, folks.
Come on, we ain't talking about shit. Don't fuck that shit. Go ahead.
Give me that lighter.
That shit picking up all in the background, bro.
Come on.
Have you ever gotten into it with a motherfucker of a woman before?
I don't know. They probably got into it with me over a woman. I don't remember myself like getting into it over no woman. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't be paying attention to these hoes, man. I don't be giving no fuck, man.
Yeah.
These niggas bitches, fuck. These ain't my bitches.
So let's talk about the music shoot, baby. You just released a song called "What Happened."
What happened?
Right.
What happened? Shit.
That's the name of the song. It actually dropped today.
Yeah.
Earlier today, right?
All platforms.
Let's talk about that song and the concept behind it. How you come up with that song?
Shit, it was just like me, just like me just thinking out loud on like shit that's really going on in the streets. Like, niggas really out here telling on people, was out here doing facades, motherfuckers out here lying on people, getting people life stood away, all type of shit. So it's just like me just thinking out loud and speaking what's really going on in the streets. Cause like that's one thing I be feel like it be missing. Like a lot of shit that be going on, like with this music shit, like a lot of shit be good, but it be like a lot of shit ain't authentic. Like a lot of shit don't be real. That shit be made up.
Just like most of the shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that shit be crazy, bro. That's crazy how people like how the world be fueled off fake shit. That's crazy as hell how fake shit outnumber real shit now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you made a comment about, rats being interviewed, up on your Instagram before and the blogs, shared it and stuff like that. Me. Right?
You DM me about that.
I'm damn okay, Shoebox Baby. Cause I think cause that was around the time I had just interviewed Big Mike. You feel me? So, that was
some snitch.
That was the trend of interview. So what were your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Big Mike?
He bogus. He dead wrong. I don't know him though.
Yeah.
I just know he bogus. That's
yeah.
I got a question for you though, like for real. Like
right.
how you be sitting down, be like talking to these people?
What you mean?
Like that shit don't be making you feel like, like that shit don't make you feel sometimes like, damn, this nigga told this bitch ass like talking to me. Like,
I mean, I don't bring my personal feelings to my workspace.
Yeah,
you know
for sure. But it's like you don't be like, you don't be never like thinking that like, damn, this nigga really snitch.
I mean, I'll be
be honest.
That.
You can be honest.
I be knowing that. What you mean? I don't be thinking that.
But you'll be amazed like It's a fucking stool picture to my face.
Man, okay, look. Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. Them type of people I'm scared of, bro. I cry if somebody snitch on me, bro. Like you really just told on me, bro. You really done gave me a million years away from my family over some shit you some shit you lied about or some shit you really did that. Like I ain't gonna lie, that shit bogus, bro. Like snitching, bro, that shit dead wrong, man. That mean you careless, bro. Snitching is like a sign of being a snake. That shit,
Yeah, for sure.
That shit, I don't know, bro. That shit bogus.
It's crazy how, the shift in culture made it to where snitching, it has became, I guess, acceptable by the masses, right? Where they knowing that these people told, you know what I'm saying, but they still like, all right, whatever, I'm still rocking with them,
Like how? Like how the fuck is that even?
Versus, once upon a time in the past, it was like, hell no. When it was like a zero tolerance.
When I was younger, bro, I used to hear the saying like snitches get stitches. Like,
right.
Back then in movies and shit, and like in real life, like people used to be getting fucked up out snitching, bro.
Right.
Now they'd be like, people be getting praised for that shit sometimes.
Type shit.
That shit weird as hell, man. Like I don't know. That's why I be like, I don't really be like when I be hearing like snitches on podcasts and shit like that, because they be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what you got to talk about? You done already said enough. So I don't be getting that shit, bro.
No, you ain't lying.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask you, like, man, how you felt about that shit? Like, I know, that's your way of, man, look, doing what you doing, but it's like, damn, like, you want to think, you ain't ask him.
Ask who what?
Like, did he really snitch?
Who?
The snitch you had on the couch.
Who?
Bro, stop playing, man. The
I'm
dude
just
who
saying.
you just brought up, man.
It's okay. You talking about Big Mike. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
bro,
did I ask him what? I asked him the questions. He admitted he did.
Oh, I ain't watched the interview, but
you ain't watched the interview?
I promise you I ain't watched the interview. Anything with the police, people affiliated with the police, I don't condone in it.
I mean,
if a nigga told he rap, I'm skipping past him on the music. I don't wanna hear it. So for me to sit down and watch a nigga snitch, like, what the? I done seen people I done seen videos of people in the interrogation room tricking. I'm like, damn, what the? They really doing that?
Hey man,
But damn, that's deep. That's deep as hell. He told.
Yeah, you gotta go and watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely it was one of my best interviews. Still to this date, right? Mm-hmm. So I know you be tripping out when you see me interviewing Butta as often as I do. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man, DJU, bro. Damn, you breaking my heart.
Butta ass is crazy.
Man, that nigga crazy. For real, bro. That's another one.
But look. Somehow, some way, he done created a crazy fan base to where they really be clicking on to his interviews.
Yeah, that's weird, folks.
They really be,
That's because people normalizing that shit, man. Like people like shrugging that shit off. He told, or what? Like what the fuck? Like people normalizing that shit, so that's why. What the nigga? What Lil Al say in his new song? He said something like Blog was giving Rat the best to go and come back with the guys. For real, bro. That's the truth.
So y'all putting the blame on the bloggers.
No, I put the blame on both of y'all, for sure.
Okay, look. Now, you can't blame...
I'm going to say this. I blame you for help shine the light on the bogus shit he did.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm mad at you about. But I can't really get mad because that's how you make your living. But it still be like, it's like...
That's
morals.
Huh?
I'm big on morals, so it's like...
Right.
I don't know, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah. I dig that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't mad at you, though, but it's like... at a certain point, I'm like, damn, DJU.
Yeah.
That's
It's
but I ain't mad at you though. Get your money, but it's like, damn.
Yeah, you ain't the only person that feel that way. You know what I mean? Nah, for real. I know it's niggas that feel that way.
Any real street niggas should feel like any real stand up nigga period should feel like that though. You know?
So then that's when it's. So look, that's what I'm gonna tell you what that come down to for me, right? So when I sit down and I gotta put my plays together, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
If I'm sitting down and I'm worried about what a street nigga go think, how far you think I'm gonna make it?
It's far like I don't know.
How far you think I'm gonna make it? If I'm sitting before when I'm making my plays, I'm thinking about what a street nigga go think.
But it ain't about like what another nigga think. It's about it should be within you. You know? Like it should be like how you feel about this shit. Like if that's what you standing on, that's what you should stand on, you know? No matter how much money in the world, like if you standing on that snitching shit ain't cool, you should stand on it by any means, you know?
Right.
No matter how much money it is.
For sure.
That shit, like, you know? You can't pay me to be cool with a rat. Cause you can't trust a rat. You know?
Yeah, you ain't lying. So you make the song What Happened? It's out today. Are you working on the mixtape or anything like that?
Yeah. Working on a project called Make O Block Great Again. Moga.
Say it again, Moga.
Moga. Make O Block Great Again.
Moga.
Moga.
Make O Block great again.
Yeah.
That's like That's like Mobga.
Like Mega.
That's like Mobga. Make O Block great again. That's MOBGA.
No. Moga.
MOGA.
Make O Block great again.
But I'm saying like the B. You feel me? That syllable.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
The O symbolized that whole one word.
Symbolize the whole word. Why you think it's
He's talking about Maga. What the fuck is Maga, man?
You got any? You got any features on it?
Huh?
You got any features on it?
It's like really something I'm working on. It's like
okay. Hey, so your biggest song view wise is the one like the 4K Tro?
Yeah. Yep. No, I think or is it Evil Song? It might be the Evil Song. I think the Evil Song bigger than 4K Tro. Nah. Five's like YouTube, they like neck to neck. So yeah, you can say 4K Tro for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that came out, especially in the midst of like, cause I think that was like right after Young Boy had dropped a song. You know, they said
had the streets on fire.
So look, you know, most recently in the hip hop game, it was like crazy beef going on, right?
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick Lamar, you know, Chris Brown, Quavo. Who else? Rick Ross, the game. Did you listen to any of those diss songs?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I was just in Cali, they was playing the out the Kendrick Lamar diss song.
Yeah.
I ain't like he was tweaking on that bitch, bro. He was tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was tweaking on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You know what song I'm talking about? The one that when they doing like the nasty.
Not Like Us?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He was tweaking, bro. He was tweaking for sure. I ain't like he was tweaking.
So did you keep up with the beef though? Like did you have a pick in it?
Nah, I really like I ain't heard none of Drake songs and none of I only heard the Kendrick Lamar song because I was in Cali. So like when I was in a barbershop, all that, like that's what they was playing. Like they were playing the fuck out that song in Cali. Like far as like the Quavo Chris Brown shit, nah, I ain't hear none of that shit. But I saw that shit on the internet though.
Yeah. I
really ain't been like focused too much on like the internet for. I been like, man, I'm trying to get $1 million, bro.
Tell us what you been focused on for sure.
Shit, I'm focused on getting $1 million, bro.
Yeah. I'm
just trying to, you know, change the whole dynamic of everything that's going on around me. So that's really like what I've been focused on. I ain't been focused on no street shit. I ain't been focused on messy shit, no shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, none of that. I've been focused on my career and making money and take care of my people. That's all I've been focused on.
Yeah. You've always, to me, seemed like a level-headed young man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You've never gave me like the you know, old block savage persona. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I feel like you and Ike Mana are two of the standouts. You know what I'm saying? I saw that you work closely with, you got a good relationship with Pastor Corey Brooks.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you made a donation to, you know, the cause of the, you know, that he got going on. Can you talk to us about like how important that is to, you know, give back to the community?
It's very important because you got to think about it, like, people be having that mindset like, damn, man, like, anybody do this shit for me when I was younger, or so why should I do it? And that's some stubborn shit. Like, I be looking at it as like me giving. Like, you can't give. I mean, you can't get without giving, you know? So it'd be like, it play a big part to me because this is where I came from. I was just like these little kids. And there wasn't really nobody helping us. We ain't had nobody building our community center. We ain't had nobody buying us toys and shit like that. So it's like, we want to just change the dynamic of all that shit. Like, because you don't want them kids to grow up and have to be in the streets like how we are. So, you know, why not try to save them?
For sure that. Because these shorties, man, they need help.
These shorties bad as hell, bro.
They need our guidance, bro. They out here snorting perks. That shit still blowing my mind. I ain't gonna lie.
I saw that video on the way here. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah. Shout out to Bloodhound Lil Jeff, but that was definitely a first. A DJUTV
like,
first.
Damn.
I see you hang out with Lil Reese a lot.
Yeah.
How did that relationship form?
Oh, Reese like damn to my cousin.
Okay.
Like his sister and them, that's my cousin. Like they're my real cousins. So, you know, so it's like we connected like through our family and shit. Then we just like, you know, start being around each other more. I fuck with Reese though. Reese a real genuine nigga. Like he one of them niggas, he'll like, if he can help, he'll help. He ain't one of them niggas that try to leave you under his wing and none of that. Like, he'll pass the ball to you for sure. I fuck with Reese though. My boy. Shout out Luis.
Yeah, shout out Reese Money for sure. Y'all got any songs together?
Yeah, we got songs together. Yeah, we got songs. I think he put me on this Super Savage, what's that, 3 or 4?
The one that's finna come out, I think he working on Super Savage 4.
Yeah,
right?
He said he gonna put me on there.
Yeah.
So I think he gonna put one of the tracks we got on there.
Yeah.
So, cause it's one that I was gonna use, but he's like, nah, man, I'll put this bitch on my project. So I'm like, shit, go ahead, put that bitch on there.
Yeah.
That bitch hard.
You got songs with Rowdy Rebel. That's hard. The one with you and your brother.
Yeah.
How did you link up with Rowdy Rebel?
Damn, how the fuck did I link up with Rowdy Rebel? Damn. I forgot how the fuck me and Rowdy Rebel met. We met through, I don't know, we met through one of the guys from my block. We met through him. Me and him just like connecting and then shit, we just locked in. Like me and Rowdy Rebel, we be locking in like on some big brother, little brother shit. Like we don't need to be like really on music shit all the time. Like we go out of town with each other, just like, chill, have fun and shit like that. So, you know, me and Brody got a real bond.
For sure that. So how far you trying to take this rap shit, bro?
Man, as far as I can.
That's your plan A, rap?
Yeah, ain't no plan B because plan A gotta work.
So no plan B or no plan C?
Plan A
so if
gotta
rap
work.
don't work,
it gotta work. Ain't nothing around it. It gotta work.
Okay. Who are some of your rap influences? Like who influenced your style?
Like,
King Von for sure.
Like King Von. I say Dirt, G Herbo, like really Chicago people, like, you know, like people I be listening to that I can relate to. So like really like I get a lot of I get a lot of momentum like off the shit they make because I really can relate to it. So, you know, who else I say? Yeah, for sure. Sosa too. Sosa too.
Right.
Like I think like some of my newest shit like more like kind of like Sosa based because like you know that's who I'm really like listening to right now. So it's like that's kind of like the mindset I'm in.
Okay. So it's like you take a page out of their book to implement it in your style.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with criticism, you know, from fans saying, you know, Shoebox Baby ain't even like that. I don't even know why they be saying like you be rapping like Von and you know.
Mm-hmm.
How he got this squeaky ass voice and he rapping like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, I don't know, like, you know, you gotta take it as like you doing something right. They criticism, they taking the time to analyze you and what you got going on in your lifestyle, you doing something right. So I don't really like, I learned how to embrace that shit. I don't really pay attention to none of that shit now. I see all type of shit, I don't even pay attention to that shit. I just learned how to just like get past that shit, use that shit as like motivation.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't really be too much bothered off that shit like that.
Yes. So you're not one of those persons that be letting the trolls get under your skin?
Nah, cause I'm a troll. How the fuck you know?
Matter of fact, okay, cool. So speaking of trolls, right? I'm glad I just thought about the situation. The guys they got on camera. Mm-hmm. Shout out to On the Couch TV. I always cite my sources.
Yeah.
They said they robbed Shoebox Baby. They beat him up. I'm like, damn.
That man told me, he ain't tell me shit. That man told the On the Couch dude, he said he pissed with me or something.
Yeah, he talking about he pissed
Fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, you could look at him and tell he was just saying anything, you know. Like you know
I don't even know them niggas. I don't know them, bro. I promise you I don't know them. I don't know them, bro. People's calling me, sending that shit to. I'm like, man, I don't even know these niggas, bro. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck Risky Road is, bro.
It's funny because when you go to the video,
then you got the little boy right there, like.
So that's kid.
I'm like, bro.
Chasing clout.
when you go to the video, it says Shoebox Baby allegedly robbed.
Yeah,
that's the title of it.
Some clickbait shit.
That's how you know it was.
Now you know it was fake because, no offense, it only got 8,000 views. This is 3 weeks ago. If it was real, you know they'd have ran to it. You know people love drama.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, them niggas, I don't even want to speak on them niggas. You know why? Because, bro, I'm not giving them niggas no fucking platform, bro.
Yeah, because that's what
These
they
niggas
that's
trying
what
to
they
find a way
for.
to come up. Do you know a song by him?
I don't even know who they are.
That's what the fuck I'm saying, bro. These niggas try to use my name to boost up their career, bro. I don't even know him, bro. I don't know him, gang.
That's crazy. I was a Shoebox Baby. I usually ask for a message to the youth, but we're switching it up moving forward. So the new concluding question is, how can we make Chicago a better place?
Lowering the motherfucking rent in the projects.
Something about lowering the
I mean,
like $2,000 a park rate, that shit crazy.
You got on some $2,000 jeans.
Man, what the fuck they got to do with me? I
don't
don't live in Parkway, bro. I'm talking about for the people that live there, bro.
Man, this nigga's in Parkway with $2,000 jeans on. I done seen him.
He said that, bro. Tell me, show me who?
Nah, you okay? Go ahead, bro. I'm trolling.
But now, I say like Chicago, like just working together more. Like if for instance, like shit like you do, like if you do collabs with like other people, like do the same shit as you, like just like unity.
Me and 16.
Who 16?
Me and 16 should collab. That's what you saying?
Yeah. You don't fuck with 16 shot him?
I do.
You do? Yeah, y'all should collab. I fuck with 16 shot him.
Yeah.
I thought y'all got a tour or something.
Let's go rock it up.
Nah, me and folks, we should do that. I'll be telling him we should do one.
So you ain't get a tour with 16 shot him?
I ain't got a tour with him.
Somebody got into it with him. Who he getting to it?
He be getting into it with a lot of people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You know, him and Bandman Kevo, they had got into it.
That was for real?
Yeah, that was for real.
I ain't gonna lie, if I be thinking some shit like some shit be fake, I be thinking.
No, he had fucked Bandman Kevo girl.
Oh, he up.
Yeah, he did.
He's scoring.
You own that.
Nah, he did though.
You own
Nah,
that.
they
made content about it, gang.
Nah, he ain't lying.
No.
He ain't lying.
I seen him get 12. I didn't know it was about that though. He did. He up. On phone he up. That's up. That's just like.
Yeah, he hit her and he did an interview with her.
Oh, bro.
And they talked about it.
That's you. I put you in a. You'll be up right now.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You a 16 shooter. Y'all should do something
You
though.
wouldn't even go back and forth.
Y'all should do something for sure.
You already won. Right or wrong, you already won. You won.
I done won already.
It depends though.
But you say Chicago people should work together more.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause that's really like the only thing we really be missing, like just like other people working with other people in Chicago. Cause it'd be like I feel like people in Chicago be having too much of an ego. Like motherfuckers don't be trying to,
But they practice.
motherfuckers be making that shit more like a competition thing than more than like a teamwork thing.
For sure.
So I feel like we should do that way more. If we do that way more, Chicago be a way better place. And anything we do, Chicago be a way better place.
For sure.
Because Chicago's just a place full of like people think of competition. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Unity helps Chicago.
I agree. Well, there we have it, man. Shoebox Baby, Chubbs, Buck Mana. Shout out to Word T Production. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You got any shout outs or closing remarks you want to leave the people?
Nah, f everybody.
Word.
Nah, shout out everybody though.
Free to get back, free to take, free to jump out.
I'm phoning.
Hey, do any of y'all rap?
Yeah, both of them rap.
Hey, y'all feel like spitting some bars?
Chips, you want to? Don't worry, Big C. You be tweaking. Bro, Big C monster. Bro.
I say, popping this shit so hard, you see I'm coming, I duck me a nigga for real. Yeah, I'm dripping in fast, you see I'm bummy, I got BB for real. She fucking with dude, she don't even know. I'm trying to knock him off his heels. Like, oh, the vibe I'm in. I'm fucking with her, I like her, I might pay the bill. Bitch can't do what I say. Can't wash the dishes. Don't get the fuck out of my crib.
Oh, bro.
Niggas be no own play. I don't want to talk, but boy, I'm up in the field. 6 days out of my
Hey man, hold on, man. Y'all ain't finna have y'all gotta. Hey, they gotta pay my artist to his bars, man. They gotta pay my artist, man. He has to.
Hey, I like you.
Yeah, he don't even want to talk, really.
I really don't. Mixtape on the way. Don't want to talk, man.
Folks funny as hell, man, on the guy.
This the Biggie Smalls of old block right here. You hear me?
Let me tell them that on my comments.
On phone now.
They call it that Biggie Chubb.
Biggie Chubb.
That's what's up.
On phone.
All right, man. Well, look, thank y'all for rocking with us tonight, man.